The value of Ripple's XRP cryptocurrency is surging. The conclusion date of the Ripple versus SEC hearing was disclosed online, which is favorable for bullish investors. Ripple is expected to prevail in the court battle within a few days, making it imperative that we do not overlook this event. Cryptocurrency analysts are astonished and anticipate a significant increase in XRP's value. Some predict it may attain 11.16s. That is quite impressive, is it not? Proceed incrementally. This film will astonish you. Let us proceed directly, Benny. The XRP community is anxious as new speculation circulates on a potential resolution to the protracted legal conflict between Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission. Esteemed Remy, a cryptocurrency specialist, recently stated on X that June 13th may herald significant developments. This has instilled renewed hope, states Relief. A credible source said that Ripple, the SEC, and Judge Analisa Torres have arrived upon an agreement. No formal proof of the story exists, however, it has generated significant enthusiasm within the digital assets sector, particularly given Relief sources' accurate predictions regarding critical events in the past. Ripple's introduction of this concept renders it even more intriguing. More advantageous conditions in the prospective agreement. This has improved individuals' well-being. He suggested that even a little investment may yield substantial returns if the price of XRP surpasses its historical peak of almost $40. This may incentivize XRP holders to acquire additional tokens prior to the anticipated announcement. Traders are currently vigilant regarding the market in anticipation of this news. Indeed, this could precipitate an increase. Steph, a cryptocurrency educator, stated that the SEC abolished a three-part test for tokens, which instilled greater optimism among individuals. It is clearly evident that this is beneficial for cryptocurrency and XRP. The SEC appears to be reconsidering its classification of tokens. This is particularly evident in its application of the Howey test to determine that digital assets qualify as stocks. This may represent a significant transformation. Significant transformations are imminent for Ripple and the cryptocurrency industry as large. It may facilitate broader institutional adoption if the SEC indeed shifts from its stringent structure. This positions the XRP Ripple coin in the forefront. Since Ripple underwent legal proceedings in December 2020, it has significantly influenced the discourse surrounding cryptocurrency legislation. United States. Throughout the years, the case has epitomized the broader conflict between innovative concepts and established regulations. In July 2023, Judge Torres stated that when XRP is sold to the general public on public exchanges, it is not classified as a security. This constituted a partial victory for Ripple. The ruling was significant and revitalized the coin in the market. However, the case remains unresolved. Now that a potential conclusion has emerged, anticipation is rapidly escalating. Cryptocurrency aficionados are preparing for what may be one of the most significant developments in the realm of digital assets this year. However, neither Ripple nor the judiciary has issued any public statements thus far. Investors are not merely observing, they are also preparing. Some individuals are purchasing XRP in anticipation of a potential surge following favorable news. Certain individuals exhibit cautious optimism due to their recollection of the asset's historical volatility. Should this agreement materialize, it may unleash XRP's complete potential and provide a robust precedent for the regulation of digital assets in the United States. Ripple may assert that it has consistently endeavored to collaborate with others under the legal framework which the United States has not possessed until now. It is certain that the anticipated resolution will occur on June 13th, or it will not. XRP has re-emerged in the spotlight, with the stakes at an unprecedented level. However, the situation becomes increasingly intriguing. What if I informed you that individuals in the cryptocurrency sector are already making significant predictions regarding the future trajectory of XRP? Some assert it may be the finest ever, while others contend we are nearing the conclusion of an establishment surge. Trust me, what is about to occur is beyond your preparedness. The event commenced with a straightforward tweet from David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, who recently shared an image of a slot machine victory, accompanied by the term jackpot. Initially, it appeared to be an ordinary tweet. However, XRP holders discerned an anomaly. The XRP community promptly generated numerous diverse concepts upon observing the awards of $14,580 and a potential payout of $11,001. A user stated, confirmed $11,160 XRP, inciting considerable enthusiasm and speculation. Some individuals mocked, asserting that Schwartz could share an image of his dog, and observers would still discern a concealed message. They are correct. Members of the XRP community recognize Schwartz for providing them with hints, puzzles, and ambiguous statements designed to provoke contemplation. This tweet, regardless of its intent to amuse or motivate, illustrates the market's eagerness to respond to any perceived signal. The intensity during that period was unparalleled. Individuals across X were profoundly affected. XRP is irate. An audacious dragon tweeted that XRP would result in significant job losses for many individuals. A succinct tweet from a deaf individual indicated that XRP is poised for significant volatility. This tweet from Ripple Queen may have been the most astonishing of them. XRP is projected to reach $8,033 by the conclusion of 2025. It is not an error. $8,000 per XRP. Now that the situation is elucidated, let us speak candidly. That certain figures are excessively elevated or derived from a solitary erroneous tweet. The price of XRP was established at $2,470 because to a significant XRP Avengers expressed confidence that the price of XRP would attain $490 by June 7th. Document the fluctuations in cryptocurrency prices and the frequent occurrence of over-the-top predictions. However, the faith in dollars. Occasionally, the fixation behind these assertions. This transcends mere discussion. It is a concept, and conviction is robust when emanating from a collective that has endeavored for years. Since 2020, XRP holders have contended with litigation, altered listings, apprehension, skepticism, and persistent regulatory ambiguity. Individuals were never sold, yet they were prepared for a response to clarify the regulations. The anticipated announcement about Ripple's lawsuit against the SEC is expected on June 13, intensifying the situation. Some of such assertions are absurd, while others are mere conjectures. However, they all indicate a more substantial notion, confidence that XRP will retain its value over time. Upon resolution of the legal matters, both technology and institutions will operate unimpeded. It is evident from tweets and charts that only holding XRP is insufficient. There exists a trend propelled by years of diligent effort, ambitious aspirations, and possibly a few gambling motifs. Many individuals are concerned about XRP, even if it only appreciates to. In the short term, $80 is anticipated, and as June 13th approaches, all eyes are on Ripple and the potential windfall they are aspiring to achieve. Were you unaware that this would occur? Prepare yourself, as while the public has focused on price charts and news, Ripple has been discreetly executing strategies that are fostering significant partnerships. The world and subtle influence. XRP is